The story everyone is talking about in the US today, and we have the latest updates right here. Welcome to USA News. If you don't want to miss what happens next, subscribe now. Here is what we know so far. Colombia on edge. Outsider candidate takes narrow lead in historic presidential showdown. Colombia may be witnessing one of the most dramatic political turning points in its modern history. In a razor-thin presidential runoff that has captured the attention of voters across Latin America and beyond, political outsider Abelardo de la Espriella appears to be on the verge of a stunning victory. But with challenges already being filed and tensions running high, the outcome remains one of the most closely watched stories in global politics. As nearly all votes were counted Sunday night, de la Espriella held a narrow lead over progressive lawmaker Iván Cepeda. Electoral authorities reported that with 99.9% of voting results processed, de la Espriella had secured 49.7% of the vote, while Cepeda followed closely with 48.7%. Although election officials had not yet formally declared a winner, the numbers immediately sparked celebrations among supporters of the conservative outsider candidate. For many Colombians, this election was about far more than choosing a president. It became a referendum on the leadership of outgoing President Gustavo Petro and the direction of the country itself. Petro's ally, Iván Cepeda, campaigned on continuing the administration's political agenda. A victory for Cepeda would have signaled voter support for Petro's policies and vision for Colombia's future. Instead, the early results suggest many voters may be seeking a different path. Abelardo de la Espriella's rise has been one of the most remarkable stories of the campaign season. A lawyer and businessman with no previous experience holding elected office, he positioned himself as an outsider determined to challenge Colombia's political establishment. His campaign gained international attention after receiving a public endorsement from U.S. President Donald Trump, a move that energized many supporters while drawing criticism from opponents. As the results emerged, celebrations erupted in parts of Bogotá. Videos from the streets showed supporters waving flags, honking car horns, and chanting, "Petro out! Petro out!" as crowds gathered to react to the apparent shift in political power. But the election drama is far from over. Cepeda quickly announced that his campaign would challenge results from more than 30,000 voting stations. President Petro also vowed to contest the outcome. Those developments have added another layer of uncertainty to an already tense political moment. Still, history suggests that overturning the result would be an enormous challenge. According to election records, no recount in Colombian history has ever reversed the outcome of a presidential election. For many Colombians, the stakes feel especially high. The election unfolded against growing concerns about security, economic uncertainty, and fears of renewed internal conflict. Those anxieties played a major role in shaping voter decisions and fueled intense debate throughout the campaign. Now, millions are waiting to see what happens next. Will the challenges change anything? Will electoral authorities officially confirm the result? And what does this election mean for Colombia's political future? One thing is already clear. This vote has exposed deep divisions within the country while highlighting the powerful desire for change among many voters. As Colombia enters a new and uncertain chapter, the world will be watching closely. And regardless of the final certification, this election may be remembered as one of the most consequential and dramatic moments in recent Colombian history.